TikTok, and the very first video I saw was from my buddy Hawk, referencing a tweet that AOC put out earlier today, which I had not seen because I don't use Twitter. So I rely on folks resharing tweets on Blue Sky, or I don't hear about them or see them. But in this instance, it was Hawk on TikTok. And so thank you for the heads up on that. I went over to Blue Sky in order to find AOC's tweet. And lo and behold, she retweeted the Wired article that I was going to talk about, that I have now talked about a little bit. And she also tweeted, "Wow, who would have thought that electing a rapist would have complicated the release of the Epstein files?" Girlfriend's not mincing words, y'all. She is not afraid to call a fig a fig. So apparently the right-wing ecosystem is now losing their minds over her saying the quiet part out loud. I mean, it's not even the quiet part, y'all. Donald Trump was found liable for sexually assaulting a woman. He is a man who famously was forgiven or like even praised for saying grab him by the kitty cat. He's a man who sexualized his own daughter when I think she was still a minor when he did that. Anytime. It doesn't matter when you do it. Sexualizing your own child is really fucking creepy and weird and gross. But I don't know. AOC's tweet to me is like, in other news, water is wet, right? Like, oh, somebody who was found liable in a court of law for sexual assault doesn't want to expose sexual predators? What? I understand that for my brain and maybe your brain, like, we cannot comprehend how it is that so many MAGA were fooled into thinking that Donald Trump cared about children. I mean, you know, that he cared about the working class, that he cared about making America great again for anybody but himself and the oligarchs. When he said make America great again, what he said is keep my own ass out of prison, right? Like, his plan was always about grifting, retribution, staying out of prison, getting petty vengeance on his political adversaries, and honestly, like, the entire United States, right? He wanted retribution for what happened in 2020. I mean, we can see how he's weaponizing the federal government in order to open up investigations against people who investigated him 9 years ago. It's all about the grift, the retribution, staying out of prison. It was never about fulfilling campaign promises. He never intended to keep those campaign promises. He definitely never cared about children, and he never cared about the working class. And I just wonder here if, like, this is the opening, because conspiracy theorists do not do well when their conspiracy theory is shattered, right? And it's making them question everything, because Trump told them he would release the list. Pam Bondi said they would release they were promised this. If Trump lied about this, what else is he lying about?